but these eyeshadows are $20. So you mean tell me 5 of these single eyeshadows are going to be $100 for 5 eyeshadows? You are absolutely insane.
Like, tell me what I gotta do to make you mine for a lifetime.
Hi guys, it's me, Alexis here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're doing another anti-haul. So let's get right into it. Guys, so I'm editing now and I realized that I have a hanging eyelash. It's like it's about to pop off. I hated these lashes. They were just too flimsy and too like Halloween looking, and they started like one is hanging off my eye throughout the entire video. So I apologize, but enjoy it. Is the new Tarte Cosmetics X Aspen. I love that name. It's just such a pretty name. Her name was Aspen, but it's Alexis, and it's a palette. It's $39, and it just the swatches on the deeper the girl with the deeper skin tone, it's just atrocious. The only color that I could like is made you blush, and then maybe Wonderlust and Heart of Gold. But Married Life, Pure Soul, Endless Summer, High School Sweetheart, all of these are going to be like ashy on me. And I don't even know who this girl is, Aspen. I don't really know. I don't care. I'm not buying it for $40. But I mean, no, it's so no. I can't wear any of these colors and look good. Even the swatches just look bad, you know. And I would only be able to use 3 colors out of this entire palette for $40. That's just not worth my money. It's very boring. I'm not on the market for any colors like this at the moment, so it's just gonna all stay with Tarte at the store. I don't need it. I don't know who this girl is. The packaging is really pretty, but other than that, I just don't need it. And no. Next thing we have is the Kylie Cosmetics X Chris collection. This is old to you guys because the video is going up like a week later. No. So let's just break this down like I always do with her collections. I always break them down. It came with a face palette for $48, an eyeshadow palette for $42, a lipstick, a lip pencil, and then the lip bundle. The only thing that I was the slightest interested in was the highlighter and the Momager lip kit. You guys know I don't buy highlighter kits, so I was like, I liked it. I love the names of it. It was like, I think the name was It's Raining Pussy Willows, and another name was Kim. It was like Your Sister's Going to Jail, and I just love those names. I thought it was hilarious because if you watch Kim with the Kardashians, you got it. That's how you do a collab, because it makes you feel like, it makes you laugh when you see something that you actually seen on TV and things that they actually say and put into a collab. That makes a good collab. But you can tell that Kylie Cosmetics doesn't know how to do a collab, because in this collab she did everything right with packaging, but the actual quality just looked pitiful. I didn't like it. I wasn't impressed with any of the swatches or the eye looks with it. I wasn't impressed with the lip kit. I like the little bundle thing for like $42, but it's like 3 reds in there. I don't really wear red lipsticks, if you know. I really wanted the glosses, but that's just a ColourPop gloss to me, so I just talked myself out of all of it. I give it like a 10 out of 10 for packaging. I think it's hilarious. It's funny. It makes Chris who Chris is, but the actual products, I'm just like, no. The palette didn't scream to me at all. The eyeshadow powder highlighters, they looked cute, but then the blush, Jaclyn Hill, it just looked a powdery mess. So yeah, I just wasn't impressed with anything other than the packaging, and I don't buy makeup for packaging, so it was all just a no. But I do want to give Kylie like props and credit here, because I did enjoy the packaging and the names, the 10%. I just thought that was all cute, funny, but the actual products just looked a mess, and I'm really glad that I didn't get anything from it. Next, let's talk about Fenty Beauty. She has released her entire summer collection. It's called Beach Please, and it came with the body lava and the body pom pom. We already talked about that in my other video why I didn't get that, just not for me. Just break it down. The reason I'm not getting the kilowatt highlighters is because they are $34, correct? Am I correct? These are 36, excuse me. The kilowatts are $36 times 3 is $108. $108 for 3 of these kilowatts just to have 6 shades. No ma'am, no ma'am, no, I don't need it for that price. Preferred, it's just me, I would have liked it to be in a kind of eyeshadow palette format. I think we use this one as an example. It's the Modern Renaissance palette. This one's a 14 pan palette. Fenty could literally gave me the 6 shimmers at the bottom, 6 mattes, and put a mirror in there, charged me but $42, same amount of this, and I would have bought it with hesitation. That would have been a great summer thing. Had some mattes in there, had the really color crazy shimmers. I would have bought it. No questions asked. And for me, I would only use these as eyeshadows and not highlighters because they're too crazy for my taste. But yeah, I just wasn't getting out. It's just too expensive, and I wasn't getting enough use out of them. So I mean, yeah. I'll say I'm not getting any gloss because, one, I wish they were sold individually. That way I could pick just this one pink one and that one green one that I like, because I don't like anything else with those two. But you have to buy the sets, and I don't want to do that. So I'm not going to get any of the glosses. Plus, I can get a cheap gloss from like the drugstore, so I don't even necessarily need these glosses. So I'm kind of happy they're sold in the bundle. Give me another excuse. The thing that I might get that I'm waiting on some reviews on is the new like the liquid eyeshadow things. I'm going to see those first before I speak on that. Because those look kind of cool, but I don't know yet, so I'm gonna wait on those. But everything else, nah. So now we're gonna talk about something that has really irritated me to a point where I'm just like, oh, it is the new Huda Beauty freaking Rose Gold Remastered palette. Lord. Okay, one of my subscribers sent me a Reddit forum about Huda Beauty and all of her like shady antics, and I just started side-eyeing her as a company, and I was like, you know what, I don't want to purchase from her anymore after reading the Reddit forum, because they exposed her left and right. And then she did this, and I was just officially like, yeah, I'm good. You just lost everyone's trust here. She said that the Rose Gold palette was getting discontinued. Fine, that's fine. I don't care if you discontinued it. But what you're not gonna do is sit here and say, oh, last opportunity to get it, make sure you get it. They pushed this that it was going to never be in stock again, so you need to get it immediately, type of thing, in order to pretty much clear out their stock and sell it at full price. So they tricked you guys, I didn't buy it, tricked everyone to buy the Rose Gold one, because it's going to be discontinued and you got to get it before you never can get it again, you know? So that was the whole like trick, right? But what's shady is, don't say that it's going to be gone forever just to freaking bring out another palette and say it's remastered. Why not take the palettes, the old ones, put them on sale, say we're having a big blowout sale of this, we're going to get rid of these, buy them now, and then say we're reformulating the new palette, so we're going to have these on a like a bargain sale, like we're going to get them away for half off because we're coming out with a new formula that's going to be better than this one. Why not do that? Why have this whole like show, and the chick had to do a photo shoot? You can do a photo shoot for a palette, a whole re-promotion for a new mirror and some new formulations, but all the colors are the same? That is so lazy. But if you're saying you put all this work into it, it was your favorite palette when it first released, you loved it, it was great, you want everybody to go out and buy it, you promoted it, everything, just to come back, what, a year and a half later and be like, you know what, that one was actually really bad, so we're gonna give you something better. What's the point? What's the point? For example, Laura Lee. This example I have, Cat's Pajamas was atrocious. It was a mess. It was just everywhere. Okay, and then she came out with the Nude Patootie. It wasn't the best, but it was okay. You could see her growth from Cat's Pajamas to Nude Patootie. She listened to people, she understood what people wanted, and she had this palette and she grew from it and went to that one. Nobody was gonna care, Huda, if you went from the Rose Gold to Desert Dust to another palette. That's called growth. People understand that your first palette, it's gonna have some mistakes. You learn from your mistakes. So what's the point of trying to go back and do a remaster one with a mirror? Why not take this whole idea to do a remaster, keep up the mirrors, do a new formula with a whole new color scheme, like a whole new palette? Why hustle backwards? Why are you selling the same palette twice? I didn't get the first one, so why would you think, you know, I'm gonna add a mirror and everyone's gonna want it? No, you're not. You're gonna buy this palette because you wanted the first one but didn't get it. This is a great opportunity to get it. But for me, no. I wanted it back then. Why would you think I wanted with the mirror and some regular shimmer shades? I just don't. Guys, this is so lazy. They're selling you the same palette twice. I talked about this in my why I hate my makeup for packaging. This is one of the reasons. They're selling you the same product twice. Yes, it's a new formula, hoopla. It's the same colors. And if I know people on Trim Boot want some, if you have the original and you're gonna be like wanting to repurchase a new one, I have yet, and I don't want to say never, but I haven't yet purchased the same palette twice. You know why? Because I barely hit pan on my palettes unless I really, really love it, and B, there are so many new palettes coming out every freaking day that color that I loved in that one, I'll probably find again another one. And it's just, I just never had to hit pan on it. So I don't think I need, if I bought the original, why would I need this one? Like the Jaclyn Hill one, I bought the original. I don't need the redone one yet because I had barely hit pan on anything of them yet. And they haven't got hard pan, so I don't need it. You don't need this, and I'm not buying it because I just don't need it. The old one that was not good, and you charge people $65 for that junk. If you knew it was crap, why even bring it out? Why not wait? Why not do like a small palettes like the ones that I own for like $27 and then build up to do a big nice palette? Why even stop talking? I'm gonna get angry. It's insane. Just come up with a whole new idea. That don't hustle backwards. Don't hustle backwards. People understand growth. We saw your growth from the rose gold to desert dust to your third one. Don't hustle backwards. Don't start from, don't just keep going, moving forward. People understand that the first one, it wasn't the best, but you learned from your mistakes and you moved on. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with just whatever? But she's overpriced anyway, so my bank account is pretty happy about her shenanigans. Another thing that pissed me off was the new Dose of Colors Block Party, because I freaking love these shades. I love this shade called, what shade is this called? It's called, where are you? I don't know the shade names, but the two colors that I love was this kind of red color and then this like bluish kind of color right there. I love those. It's so pretty. This gold here, this shimmery kind of color at the top. I just live for all of these colors, okay? And when I read it as in 20 different shades for $20. That's how I read it. And then it says slash 0.7 blah 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 each, which means that each of these eyeshadows are $20. So you mean tell me 5 of these single eyeshadows are going to be $100 for 5 eyeshadows? You are absolutely insane. When I could take that same $100 and buy a Juvia's Place palette, freaking a ColourPop palette. I could go and even get a Modern Renaissance and this soft glam. I could get so much with that money. Dose of Colors, you have lost your marbles. The only way I would get this is if I could get it at All Cosmetics Wholesale, or if they have a sale and these are like $10. Oh, if these are $10, I'm getting them. I'm getting all 5 of the ones that I wanted, because that would be $50. I have no problem with that because that's $10 each. I have no problem with that. I'll pay $10 for these, but I'm not paying $20. No. Or if I can get it for buy one get one free, where I pay $20 and get 2, that's cool with me too. I have no problem with that. But for $20 each, nah. And a lot of people in the comments of Trim Mood were saying this is too expensive. So hopefully nobody buys it and it'll be on sale and I can go and buy it. But until then, I'm not getting it. Next, we have the new Iridescent. I always say that wrong. Iridescent Dream Glow Kit from Anastasia. Easy. You guys know I don't buy highlighter palettes, but I just want to point out that I love this shade Sunshine. I don't know why. I love all the colors. Like, these colors are so fun. I wouldn't use none of them for highlighters because it's not what I'm into. But these as eyeshadows would be bomb, and I would have loved this to be an eyeshadow palette kind of format. I would have loved it. It would have been beautiful. But because it's a highlighter kit, I just don't buy highlighter kits because I don't get enough use out of them, and they're just too big of pan sizes for me to get enough use to. I feel like I got my money's worth, so I'm not gonna get it because I just don't buy highlighter kits or anything like that. But I love these colors as eyeshadows, not as highlighters, but I love these colors a lot. And yeah, I want to mention that. Next, we have the new KKW highlighters, because, you know, Kim is coming out with highlighters. You guys know I don't buy highlighter palettes, so this is easy. But the colors themselves, I don't know though. I'm gonna show you the picture that I see. I don't know if there's like a warm, like a light, and then a medium, and a deep kind of kit. But these all look really ashy. Like, they'll like be like that. They'll sit on my face and just kind of just sit there and like be like dusty. They won't work for me at all, and I don't buy them anyway. So this is I'm not too mad about it, but yeah. Getting things that I am getting. I will be getting, or already bought, the Arabesque palette from Shop Push. It is the Soft Glam dupe. It's $16, and we'll chat about that when it gets to me, about the price and how I feel about it. But it is a Soft Glam dupe, and I really kind of hope that it's a great palette, because in my anti-haul, I said I'm not getting the original Soft Glam because I wanted a dupe for cheaper, because it's just so expensive for me, and I wanted something cheaper that can be the same look and I'll be happy with it. So I didn't get the original because I want something cheaper, and I hope this works for me. I really do. But I have seen a lot of people really love the Soft Glam palette, so if it isn't too good, then I'll just break down and buy it if I can get it on sale maybe. Next thing that I am getting is the new Tammy X Makeup Revolution collab. I follow Tammy here on YouTube. I didn't mention her channel before. I'm just gonna buy it to support her. Plus the code's actually something really fun. I love the green, the purple, and the gold, and that blue over there. I don't have anything like that. I don't have anything like that in my collection. So I'm gonna pick up this palette because A, I want to support her, and B, I like the colors. So I don't mind. I think it's like 15 bucks. I even have the Soph Does Nails one too, so I'm gonna definitely pick hers up. You know, make sure I support this collab, and I like the colors too. And last, I'm going to be getting the new ColourPop glosses. Whenever I buy ColourPop, I just wait until like something like big comes out, and then I just pick that in my cart. These are something that I would get not on launch date, but like if I'm making a purchase for a concealer or another palette, I'll put them in my cart to get free shipping. And that's what these are for me, but I will get them in the future. It's just whenever ColourPop has something new out, I'll pick them up then. So yeah, that is it for this anti-haul. It was a scattered mess, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. For my eyes today, if you're wondering like what's in my face, it's all my blah, 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 blah. Ooh, just dropped everything. Okay, memory card's flying, everything's flying. No. Hi guys, it's Zero. Blah, blah. Next thing we have is the Chris X. Blah, blah. Next thing we have is the shoot. Now, things with this, the kilowatts, because I just feel like it would. So yeah, let me just say that again because I just freaked it all up. So start here for editing, okay? So the first, I'm mad because she said this was getting to continue. You can, and then the main, then you could all because I was talking about something with her concealers or thinking like that. And I did like today. If you're ever wondering what's on my face, it's in my description box. I'll have everything down below linked. But today I did a whole eye look using this palette, the Juvia's Place Magic palette. I used the shade, this shade here, was it Zakaya, that one, and then I used what the shade is, Ife. I used Ife, like that purple that you see there, and I used the shade Fosso, which it looked so good in the pan, but on my eyelid I didn't like it, so I ended up going back in with the shade, what is this, Yemo? I can't say these names. I went in with this shade to kind of like help brighten it up, because just let me just swatch it. You see how it looks swatched? It looks so cool swatched, but it doesn't look the same on my eye. It just was too sheer. Even wet, it just was too sheer, so I ended up going with the shade Yemo. Yeah, I can't say these names, but that shade there. And let me show you guys that swatched by itself. That's how it looks. And then swatched, it looks like that. So then I took that same shade and just placed it all over my eyelid like that, and it looks just like that's what you see going on there. And that was it. And I took that same shade here and put it all in my inner corner as well. And that was the look for today. I used one palette. Next time I'm gonna do like purple with the green. Like that's my next eye look I'm gonna do. Like this green here, maybe that green. Like this one was like a Christmas green to me. But yeah, I haven't used this palette in so freaking long. And I just picked it up and decided that I was like, you know what? Let's do a look today. Look at that. I just want to put this on my lid now. Oh. Yeah, I gotta take a look with this soon. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? I would love to do like a what are those things called where they have like the transition where it's like the pink in the inner corner and like the green, and they have like those like really talented people. I just want to put this green. Oh, okay. If you guys see me on Thursday, oh no you won't because I'm doing an Airbus review, so dang, I can't use that. But just be on the lookout for this later on. That was fun.